Hi there, my name is Wheeler Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring that little bell so you are notified when videos drop. And I have been trying to make this video all week. Actually, I made it once, I recorded it, but it came out at like 30 minutes. It was just way too long. I couldn't do it to you guys. It was just too long. So last week, I'm recording this on Friday. Last week on Saturday, I'm offline. I'm a real rabbi, so I'm offline as an Orthodox rabbi. So I'm offline from Friday nights till Saturday nights. I live in Israel, so you do the time change. So the first thing you do when you come on Saturday night when the Sabbath ends, you go online and you go and see what's going on with the world. So yeah, okay, fine. So I did that, and I saw this video put out by BBC, on the BBC Doctor Who Facebook page, and it was literally begging us. It's begging you to like season 12. So it's unfolded a lot this week that people really are not happy. They're just not happy with it at all. They're not buying it. But before we get into it, if you like your independent voices here on YouTube, if you like people to take the piss out of the BBC, because there's so much to take the piss out of, if you could consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribe. Thank you very much. That's incredibly helpful. I am really, very, very grateful. I want to show you my appreciation. We give stuff away here. I'm giving this away on Sunday night. It's going to be the Doctor Who, the Visitation, when I'm on the TARDIS. So go and look at the video notes to give you all the instructions. What you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel. Subscribing being very important from my perspective. And then comment with the hashtag FIRE, and we'll put your names in the hat and pull one out on Sunday night. Oh, also there is a audio Doctor Who story to download starring Nicholas Briggs as the Doctor, made in the mid-80s as a fan drama by a group called Audio Visuals that grew up to become Big Finish. I find it I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe you will too. Go and download it and check it out. But this video is so sad because it's 50 reasons to love season 12. And it's just such an epic fail because they can't come up with 50 reasons. And most reasons they come up with aren't real reasons. So I wanted to watch it with you guys and do an ongoing commentary as it goes on. It's like a 3-minute video, but the last 30 seconds isn't really anything at all. Fine. So but before I start, okay, if you like this season of Doctor Who, good for you. I'm really happy for you. I hated it. I've hated it since season. I've hated the entire Chibnall era. I think it's horrible, pandering, identity politics. Which I find, just the height of bigotry, which, it cluelessly think it's not being. But if you like it, good for you. I have no, aspersions upon you, nor if you work on it. I mean, like, look, the rendering of this TARDIS and the Starfield, it's really nice. It's really good. It's just such a shame it's wasted on this era. Fine, so let's get into this video. 50 reasons to watch Doctor Who series, please. Number 1, bow ties, still cool. So again, this was an ongoing trope for season 12. Well, after they had to do a massive course correction from season 11, when they didn't put any monsters or like convincing monsters or aliens or villains in it, or they then went for super or any returning thing. They then went for super member bearers, and they played this season like a lot of it like it was it was playing Doctor Who karaoke. I think Star Trek Into Darkness was a lot there. They just replayed a lot of things that worked in Doctor Who. But no, you strapping on an idea that you don't understand, you strapping on a bow tie doesn't make it cool. Even though both Ryan and Graham did look good in it, you, Jodie, look like an idiot because that's how you look. That's how you play the character. Well, do we get one of your idiotic faces? Oh, look at me, I'm so smug. I'm the see, I just get feeling that she's smug, that she is the Doctor, that she's a cultural icon, that she's breaking a glass ceiling. I don't think she actually cares about the Doctor at all. David Tennant, also Matt Smith, Capaldi, excellent as well. You could say, but especially David Tennant, you saw his just sheer love of the character shining through every moment of it, and his rapture at being the Doctor, which I think really carried us on. And I think you saw that with Sasha Dewan's Master as well. Just their love of it. And Jodie, we just see your ongoing disdain for what this character is. I do anyway. So that's me for you. Let's go on. Number 1, bow ties are cool. Hi, oh god, she did that stupid face. Can I get that stupid face? Hang on, see if I can stop on it. Going back to being there. I didn't want to do that. I just missed it. I just missed it. Look at me. I'm the Doctor. Alien scorpions. Reason to Well, what's this called? Reasons to watch or reasons? No, that's really not a reason. Okay, honestly, it was a fair special effect, but putting a fair special effect in a really boring story, which Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror was more like Svila Betkin's Night of Boredom. It was just so freaking dull. Which really, when they leave the identity politics, it just gets boring. They go from like being irritating to boring. So when they don't do identity politics. Alien Scorpions looks good. I'm sorry. This would have got me to watch in like 1988. Okay, not now. Not in today's landscape. This is just what's expected. This is called doing your job. Don't get a round of applause for doing your job. Okay, Alien Scorpions #2. Haunted houses. Nah, so much. Listen, I've seen 2 haunted house Doctor Who stories recently. The Haunting of Villa Dildiati. Which was boring and irritating. It leaped from one to other. It did have one interesting idea in it, that the haunting was was something bleeding through from a science concept, which I thought was nice. A far better Doctor Who ghost story is Ghostlight, which I just watched. I think the other day. Freaking brilliant and mental and wildly creative. Everything that this isn't. So yeah, no, not so much. Haunted houses, rocket cufflinks. Yeah, okay, that was kind of fun. I'm going to really try and be as fair as possible. So far we got. What I'm going to give the Scorpions. Rocket cufflinks, fine. I'm going to put that in. That's 1. You got 1 so far. 1 out of 50. Okay. Homicidal Satnav. No, you ripped that off from Russell T Davies from the Sontaran Stratagem Poison Earth. Yeah, we've seen it before, and we've seen it before done better. Don't bring up things that you're ripping off from other people badly in the hope that you'll be able to get their success. Because you won't. Because you don't understand what you're doing. Because you're freaking useless. Let's carry on. Homicidal Satnav. Let's keep on that for jump scares. No. Oh, God. See, I paused on this. Is such an indictment of the Chipmunks. What were they scared of? What happened? Somebody opened a door and they went, everyone went. But for what? It was just stupid. Look at the expression on the face. No one's selling that whatsoever. Like Jodie, oh God, you're just such a black hole of suck. Only followed by Mandy Gill, a slightly lesser black hole of suck. So no, your jump scares didn't really. There weren't any. Honestly, there weren't any. So no, that's not a reason. So you're up to 1 so far. 1 out of 6. Jump scares. Big jump scares. No. If jump scares don't exist, big jump scares don't exist. So it's really sad. You could have doubled them up. You can't come up with 50. Why did you call this video 50 reasons when you can't come up with 50? Big jump. Serious jump scares. So far, we got 1 out of 8, and 3 of them are repeated. Okay. 4 of them are repeated. Oh my God. Great Escapes. No, this was awful. This was terrible. That when Jodie Whittaker somehow developed the Jedi Paul mind trick thing to get a Sonic Spirit. No, that was terrible. That's a reason to hate the series. I should have been writing down reasons to hate the series. Shall I back up? No. Okay, fine. I'll say 1. I'm going to give them 1 reason to hate this. So far they got 1 reason out of 10. And 4 of them, they had to double up. Why did you call this 50? Shouldn't you just call it 40 reasons, 20 reasons, 10 reasons? 10 reasons you might bin him with a chance. Okay. Great Escapes. A joke that's waiting for a punchline. That is the Jodie Whittaker era. A joke that's waiting for a punchline. If you've ever seen Red Dwarf, there's a 2nd season. There's this great episode called Queeg, in which they basically, there's 3 million years in deep space. It's like the odd couple in space. You've got Rimmer, who's like this fastidious, uptight guy, and Lister, who's a slobby guy. They're forced to share a bunk together. They're in this massive spaceship. Everybody's dead. They're 3 million years into the future. It's them, the ship's computer, and a life form that's evolved from the ship's cat. Right, and so the computer is again 3 million years old. So he's cracking on, and his computer's senile and keeps screwing up. So one episode he screws up so much, then another emergency backup computer appears. This guy called Queeg, this alternative computer, and they say, oh yeah, we want Queeg because he's much better because Holly's terrible. And so fine, they spend the rest of the episode regretting that decision when Queeg is terrible to them and makes them do all this stuff they don't like doing. And in the end, it looks like Holly's going to get deleted completely, and you're heartbroken. You go, oh no! And it turns out, no, the whole thing was a big practical joke. Queeg never existed. It was a joke by Holly. And so at the end of the episode, after putting the crew, the people through this hell, he goes, April Fool. We're talking Joker there. So yeah, if they get through the Jodie Whittaker era and they go, no, that was just a joke. That wasn't real. No. Yeah, maybe okay, but still, no, I don't think it works. So a joke that's waiting for a punchline, that is the Jodie Whittaker era. So far, 1 out of 11 so far. Reason that a joke that's waiting for a punchline. Let's see, 12. Old friends. Nope. It was nice to see them, but it was just reeked of pure desperation. Please, John Barrowman, come back for a scene. So, and she came back to give a vital piece of information that would save the world, save everything, which the Doctor then ignored because she's an idiot, and they play her like an idiot. Oh God. 12. Old friends. Old frenemies. No, they're playing them like enemies. He was good, okay? Begrudgingly, I'm going to give you that one. Because Sasha the One, look at that face. Look how excited he is to be the Doctor. I just wish Whittaker had that same excitement, or even Chibnall for that matter. Old frenemies, fine. So you winning that? Oh God, no reason to hate the series, even though Joe Martin was a way better Doctor than Jodie Whittaker. Doesn't really take much, but Joe Martin was a way better. Just the whole like shoehorning her in, and I'm not on board with casting people or hiring people or firing people based on their gender and skin color, which this was disgusting. Even though Joe Martin, fine actress, I would have liked to. I wouldn't mind seeing you play the Doctor. Didn't like your costume though. Your costume looked very false. I think you should go for something that you can move around in more comfortably. You look very uncomfortable in that costume. But yeah, I'm sorry. No. Not a reason to watch the series, to love the series. Anyway. Wait. Did they just like jump? I thought they did 14. New frenemy. Oh yeah, 15. Creepy hat. No, we're back to jump scares again. Okay, that's was it 5 jump scares we got so far? Creepy hat. Yeah, no. Rendered marginally less creepy by. Number 16. No. Again, no. This was terrible. Oh my God. Who thought of this? This is the one. Okay. The actor was very good. Very creepy, and I liked the concept of the character. Everything apart from his fingers flying out and sucking people's memories out, giving them wet willies. That was so not scary. It was just so dumb. It was really dumb. Yeah. Okay, fine. I bet them go, oh, I bet the kids are going to love that. No, nobody liked it because nobody watches it because nobody likes it. 17. Perception filter and related incidents. What? Yeah, again, so that's what you're bringing back stuff from the 10 years. No. Even though Graham delivered the world, but Jodie's delivering it horribly. Laser shoes. Fine, I'm going to give you laser shoes only because Bradley Walsh did it and Bradley Walsh can sell it. Laser shoes again. So you got 2 out of 18 so far. This was a bad idea. Whoever thought this up, whatever intern you had to think this up, it probably wasn't an intern, probably was like a high-paid executive thought this up. Said, they'll love this one. They laser shoes. Only because of Bradley Walsh, you got 2 out of 18 so far. No, good run. Terrible. That whole that bike sequence was so embarrassing. I'm glad you didn't show the picture of the Doctor riding the bike, who was just so incredibly unconvincing in every way, shape, or form. So good rides, bad rides. No, that Uber line wasn't that funny. No, not a reason. God, man. Science. No, shut up. You hate science. This is the thing. The Twitterati, the blue checkmark Twitter Taliban, they will tell you, oh, we love science. They got the Star Trek Discovery had Spock going, I like science. They hate science. They like science when it will agree with them, when it will give them something to base what they want on. They're like, oh, it's science. We have to abandon capitalism completely because it's science. What, don't you care about the children? Listen to Greta. No, they love science when it can be twisted to agree with them in some way, but they hate science. They hate science when it makes them look stupid. Like when science says, for the vast majority of the human race, for the entirety of history, there are but 2 genders. In that case, they hate science. Do you remember that episode, was it in season 11, the Sunangra conundrum, where she's like, they're on the spaceship, and they got the little space monkey, Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, is eating the ship, and she has this speech about how much she loves science. Ooh, I love it. And she's so unbelievably convincing. And then we went on to be a race of people that men give birth to men and women give birth to women. Surely nothing to do with questioning gender or the power of being gender, was it? No, there was no There's no agenda there, was there, with the agenda? So 21 science, no, because you freaking hate science. 21 science, 22 more science. Okay, 20 even more science. Really? So okay. So far, and we're up to 24. 8 out of your 24 reasons to watch the series. That's 33%. Have been repeated. Have been the same thing. That's really bad. Shapeshifters. Was that a shapeshifter? The thing that got broke into the TARDIS. We never found out what they were. They're called the Corsavians. But wasn't that the name of the guy who sacrificed himself? The guy from Game of Thrones, Sir Barristan, who sacrificed himself so the Doctor could run away like a coward. For some reason, I don't know why, but okay, wasn't that his name? So I thought they were going to tie in with that, and we never really found out who they were or got a good look at them. So Shapeshifters, nah, not so much, sorry. You're just pointing out how you screwed up again. So thank God we're halfway through. Dregs are no. Firstly, they were terribly designed. A terrible design, which it looks like you ripped off. Look at the review I did for that episode. I'm pretty sure they ripped them off. And it highlighted just the sheer stupidity of season 12, where the Doctor literally became the space Greta Thunberg. You don't want to remind people of that. You want people to forget about that, because it was freaking awful. Dregs, Space RHINOS. Okay, so there we see who they're trying to direct this video to. Not Doctor Who fans, because Doctor Who fans would vomit in their own mouth rather than have to sit through season 12 again. So you can't call them the Jadoon, you call them Space RHINOS, because you're trying to appeal to mums trying to get their daughters to watch because they want them to do more science. Okay? That's what you're doing. Space RHINOS. Okay. QUADRILLES. Oh, really? Jeez. You're at 27. And you've gone, but you're 27, you repeated something 8 times, and you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Why did you call this 50 reasons? Oh my God. Okay, no, there's not a reason to watch anything. And quite frankly, if you're going to have Mary Shelley and Lord Byron together in a dramatic presentation, you want a bit of debauchery. You know, you want them like snorting coke off each other's arse, or drinking absinthe or something like that. You don't want them to do. This is the reason why this series sucks. Let's carry on. 27. Probably more quadrilles. What's 28? People say, oh, yeah, no, that's not a reason to watch anything. More people say, it's still 28, isn't it? Laminating. Laminating? That's lamer than people saying, oh. And people saying, oh, was, I think, the lamest thing I could possibly think of ever. Fine. Oh, she loves a laminate. Oh, God. It's so dumb. Legends like Ada Lovelace, who you didn't develop the character or say anything else about at all. Fine. You're Ada Lovelace. Fine. Yeah, we really maybe say something about her. About her character, about who she was, about why she was the person she was. Like, don't make him a token. That's what you did. It's tokenism. When you just show people off for their gender, their skin color, their sexual orientation, it's tokenism. So number 30 is you taking great people from history and making them into tokens. I think it's a reason to hate this series. So third, they're going to reuse it again. Okay, fine. So I don't know why they made the fifth thing. So okay, Nikola Tesla, Shelley, Lord Byron. Okay, so how many times are they repeating this? Like NOOR, okay, who got horribly tortured and murdered by the Nazis, although the Doctor thought, yeah, probably not best to mention that, because we don't know anything about her. But she was great, because she was female, she was a hero of World War II, and her skin was darker. So that's the reason she was in. Nothing about her whatsoever, just because of her skin colour and her gender. That's why I hate this era. Okay, this could have been called 50 Reasons to Hate This Era. Okay, she's still going on. Fine, so they're just repeating the same thing 4 or 5 times over. Why are they showing this scene where the Doctor is wandering into a fixed point in time? Like, a fixed point in time! Like, when they're grinding of Frankenstein, just for kicks? God, she's so stupid. Cyberman. Lone Cyberman. Fine, I'm going to give you that. So you're up to 3 so far. 3 out of 36. Lone Cyberman, good design. But you did kind of drop the ball because you didn't explain him at all. Like, who was he? Well, why is he a Cyberman? Why do you have emotions? Why is he in a partial go? What's his motivation? Tell me something about him. An interesting thing. No, he was there for the Master to zap when he needed to get out of the way in episode 10. It's just horrible writing. You're just trying to highlight your horrible writing. Okay, Drone Cyberman. No, these were terrible. And this is from like bad comedy sketch. It was like Victoria Wood's comedy sketch out. It's like, yeah, firstly, the design was horrible. Clearly, you just used the same model that you used for that first opening shot. Them flying around and firing lasers at their eyes. Stupid. That's what mothers think of when they think of Doctor Who, which is what this Doctor Who is. This is soccer mum Doctor Who, Imposter Who, drone cyber warrior. Okay, really? Lone Cyberman and Cyber. Okay, I'm going to give you the Cybermen because they were an exceptionally good design. 4. Okay, 4 out of 38. Cybermasters. So I'm not going to give you this, but I like them. Firstly, I think they should be called Cyberlords. But most people hate them. People always look at me like, "What? You like them?" I kind of did. I love the design. I like the Time Lord design, the headdressing design. I like them. I think they would have worked better with Capaldi or literally any other Doctor. I don't think they worked here, but I can't get it because I am such a small voice in this that most people really disagree with me. Okay, we're up to 39. BENNI. Oh God, why? He was one of the worst characters in the season, which was one of the worst seasons of all time. No. Like, Jesus, they're like really trying to. Bad days. What? You had some dramatic moments? No, I'm not giving you that. Shut up. That makes no sense. Bad days, good days. No, there weren't any good days with Jodie Whittaker as a Doctor. Lovers. Oh, God. And of course, we're going to have to see the gay kiss again, which is why they did it. Yeah, again, they're not doing it. They're not making these characters. They don't really care about gay rights. Gay rights. They care about transgender rights. They don't care about gay rights because that's why Gareth Roberts, a outspoken, a fantastic Doctor Who author, gay man, and then I would say an activist in the gay world, got booted off of a book that it was in because he said some things that. Which didn't sound so offensive to me, but trans people have found them deeply offensive, or people who I want to be down with the trans people. So yeah, okay, we have to go and see a gay kiss. Fighters, no, doesn't count. It's like that a bird panic, no. Oh God, this is a chilling present. No. So you have, because your series have plot points in it. A hopeful future. There was no hopeful future. That's a reminder that the hopeful future that what we saw in this season, Doctor Who, there were 7 humans left. The Doctor's vast incompetency got 5 of them killed. That's 70% of the human race killed, and then the Gallifrey was destroyed, and nothing made any sense. There was no plot point that made any sense. So no, there was no hopeful future other than perhaps if Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker leave, resign, blast from the past. Okay, you're lucky I called it on this Capaldi moment, which is fantastic. But no, that was an act of sheer desperation. And it was okay. It was the best 10 seconds of your awful season, but nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you at all. As you destroyed Doctor Who canon for stupidity. Telepathic TARDIS lighting, no. And you actually had that in the Sylvester McCoy era. Watch Battlefield. It starts off with exactly the same thing. Okay, and then finally we're going to get up to the last one, the fam. No, calling them fam makes me want to vomit in my own mouth, then eat the vomit. Doctor Who has always had companions. I don't know why these people like the Doctor. I don't know how the Doctor hasn't managed to get these people murdered, because she's freaking awful. So there's no explanation for the closeness that they feel whatsoever. But who cares? Because she's the first woman to play the Doctor. So we have to break the glass ceiling. That's why we like it. This was the only thing worth thought out in this video was perhaps hiring Chris Chibnall to run Doctor Who, who has been an abjective failure in every metric you can possibly think of, apart from pandering to a blue checkmark Twitter Taliban social justice warrior, tiny sector of the community. That's the Yeah, that's really the only way he's succeeded. Everywhere else, he's been an abject failure, which, yeah, people are scrambling to cover from now, but no, it's not going to work. Anyway, 50 Reasons to Like Doctor Who, I think we got 3 out of that, and I'm being pretty darn generous. It was a very badly thought out video. Don't do that. Don't do that at home. No. Don't do that, BBC. That's bad. That's called 50 Reasons Why We Suck. That's what your video should have been. It was an epic fail. My name is Sheila Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.